The candlelight danced in her eyes, reflecting the joy in her heart. 5 years. 5 years of laughter, love, and unwavering companionship with the man of her dreams.
To forever, S2 to us.
Their glasses clinked, the sound a melodious chime celebrating their bond. Life was perfect, their love a fortress against the world's uncertainties. Little did Sarah know a storm was brewing, threatening to shatter their idyllic world. Alex was a whirlwind of activity, always buzzing with energy and ideas. He was always organizing trips and outings, making sure everyone was included and had a great time. He had a knack for making even the most mundane activities feel exciting, turning ordinary moments into unforgettable memories. And soon, their weekends were filled with laughter and shared adventures, creating bonds that seemed unbreakable.
Sometimes I feel guilty for those rare moments when my laughter feels strained, as if I'm forcing myself to join in. For those times when my smile doesn't quite reach my eyes, and my laughter feels hollow.
John, usually so attentive, seemed preoccupied, his thoughts often drifting away, his gaze often lingering on Alex for a beat too long, as if he was seeing something no one else could. Sarah dismissed it as her imagination, a fleeting thought she tried to brush away, a silly insecurity whispering doubts in her ear, making her question her own perceptions. But the seeds of suspicion had been sown, taking root in the fertile ground of her insecurities, growing with each passing day. Her mind became a battlefield, each thought a soldier in the war of her emotions.
The late-night whispers, the hushed conversations that I wasn't a part of, the shared jokes I wasn't privy to, the inside stories that excluded me, the way John's eyes lit up around Alex. It was a slow, agonizing torture, a constant reminder of what I was losing.
Her happy world began to feel like a stage, a carefully constructed facade. The perfect facade cracking under the weight of her unspoken fears, each crack revealing the depth of her pain. The joy in John's eyes, once reserved for her, now seemed to shine brighter in Alex's presence, a painful contrast to her growing despair. One particularly harrowing evening, Sarah stumbled upon a text on John's phone, carelessly left open on the kitchen counter. The message was glaring, impossible to ignore. Her heart hammered against her ribs as she read the words that confirmed her worst nightmares. Each word felt like a dagger, piercing through her trust.
I can't live without you,
the message read, signed with a single heart-wrenching word, A. It was a name she had never seen before, but it carried the weight of 1,000 betrayals. The room spun, the walls closing in on her. She felt as if the ground beneath her feet was crumbling away. The truth, so ugly and raw, hit her with the force of a physical blow. It was a reality she wasn't prepared to face. Betrayal. The word echoed in her mind, a cruel mockery of the love they had vowed to cherish. It was a bitter pill to swallow. Her world, once bathed in the warm glow of their love, was now shrouded in darkness. The light had been snuffed out, leaving her in a void.
How could you do this to us?
The confrontation was inevitable, a storm that had been brewing for far too long. The pain in her voice a stark contrast to the indifference in John's eyes. His silence spoke volumes. He didn't deny it. He couldn't. The truth hung heavy in the air between them, a suffocating blanket extinguishing the last embers of their love. The finality of it all was crushing. Tears streamed down Sarah's face, each drop a testament to the depth of her pain. She felt as if her heart had been ripped from her chest, leaving a gaping wound that refused to heal.
The life we had built together, the dreams we had shared, now lay shattered at my feet. Every broken piece on the floor mirrored the fragments of my heart, each one a painful reminder of what once was.
The man she had loved, the man she had trusted with her heart and soul, had ripped it all away without a second thought. His betrayal was a knife that twisted deeper with every memory.
In the aftermath, silence became my only companion. The quiet was deafening, amplifying the void left by his absence.
The house, once filled with laughter and love, now echoed with the emptiness in her heart. Every room, every corner, was a stark reminder of the life that had been torn apart.
Every corner held a memory, a cruel reminder of the life I had lost. The photographs, the mementos, all seemed to mock me with their silent testimony of happier times.
Sleep offered no escape, haunted by nightmares of betrayal and the ghost of a love that was no more. Each night was a battle, a struggle to find peace in a world that had been turned upside down.
Days bled into weeks, each one a painful step in my journey through grief and anger. The passage of time did little to dull the ache, but I knew I had to keep moving forward.
Friends and family rallied around her, their love and support a lifeline in the storm. They were the anchors that kept her from drifting away in the sea of her sorrow.
I clung to their strength, drawing from their unwavering belief in me. Their presence was a beacon of hope, guiding me through the darkest days of my life.
Slowly, painstakingly, Sarah began to rebuild her life.
The pain never truly disappeared, but it no longer held me captive.
She found solace in unexpected places, in the warmth of the rising sun, in the laughter of children playing in the park, in the simple act of breathing.
Life had dealt me a cruel hand, but it had also taught me resilience.
She had emerged from the ashes of betrayal, stronger and more determined than ever.
The future was uncertain, but one thing was clear. I was no longer defined by the actions of another.
She was the architect of her own happiness, and she would rise, stronger and more beautiful, from the ashes of her broken heart.